Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Welcome, everyone, to the Knockout Challenge Series studio located inside of the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I am Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz. That guy right over there is Mr. Chris Green.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Numlock himself, and we're pulling twinsies today.
Yep, we're both wore red. Look at us go.
Sweet.
We didn't even plan it.
Welcome to the ultimate KO between Dave Peters and Mike Wieber. Wieber? I hope I'm not mispronouncing that name. I'll ask him in just a moment. But we're back in action with the Ultimate KO Challenge. We've got a very exciting match, and we are not going to waste any time getting right to it. So I'm going to go out, and we're going to actually do it this way. That way, when I am out at the table explaining everything to the players, you get to listen to the soothing voice of Mr. Chris Green.
I don't know about soothing, but definitely a voice. The rules to break are, as it shows, we started out with a 32-player field. This tournament is single elimination. All the KO tournaments are actually single elimination. We are doing a slightly modified on a couple things. UPL 8-ball rules, following the UPL league rules with a couple modifications for the tournament. One is we are doing call your 8-ball. And that's about the only one, I think. The rest of the rules are the same as UPL. Alternate breaks. We are doing 3 30-minute matches. You have to win 2 out of the 3 matches and or sets, whichever way you want to look at it. If we had a player with more than 50-point spread, we'd be spotting 1 or more games, depending on, like I said, if they're more than 50 points of spread, or 100 would be 2, etc. But both players are within under 50 points each, so this will be for sure 2, if not 3, 30-minute matches, depending on if one player wins one player wins the other, then we go to the third set. If there's a tie, one player wins one set, one player wins the other set, and let's say they tie at the end of the 30 minutes, then we'll do a 6-ball speed shootout at the end of to determine who wins the match. Dale has explained as you see him put the balls on the table. On UPL, you cannot hit what's called a dirty combo like in BCA. You can't hit the 3 to drop the 11 to take stripes. You also cannot hit the 12 into the 3 to drop the 11 to take stripes. It has to be a 100% what they call a pure, clean combination. So if you're taking solid into a solid on the first shot. After that, then you can have like the stripe in the middle to pocket your balls. So we don't need to talk about the 50-point spot anymore. There are no jump cues allowed in UPL, so there will be no jumping unless you do full cue. I believe that is allowed. But yeah, no jump cues. So kicking, mass A shots for safeties and hits. What else is there? 8-ball gets spotted on the spot, not the head ball. So on the player's rack, the 8-ball goes on the spot. We have a picture on the table. You actually have to rack the balls in a certain pattern. You don't have to follow, like in the picture, the 1, the 5, and blah, blah, blah. But the solids and the stripes have to be in a certain pattern that's in the picture to rack. So the two solids need to be next to each other, then the solid, stripes, solid, and or vice versa. You could have the two stripes together. I don't believe you can use a break cue also. I believe it has to be your playing cue, but I'll let Dale verify that. I don't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, I don't think you can even switch to your break cue. I think if you're going to jump, you have to do it with your playing cue in the UPL rules. What else is there for goofy rules? If somebody scratches off the break, you have to shoot in the kitchen. The goofy part of the rule in UPL is let's say you want solids and there's a solid sitting in the corner in the kitchen in that pocket. You can play that ball. You just have to shoot. You have to put the cue ball in the kitchen, but you can hit any ball on the table anywhere. So that's another goofy rule that's a little bit of an oddball. Looks like Dale's done explaining the rules to the players. So let me turn off the rules so you can see the leg. Switch to the overhead view for the leg. Hello, Adam, T. Dill, Patrick, Mark Bell, Fred, Kyle, Amy. Hi to anybody else I might have missed. All right, so it looks like Mike wins the leg.
It's in that display case permanently.
So yeah, you can see that Mike is putting the picture of the pattern that the balls have to be racked in, so he can rack them correctly. And then, like I say, the 8-ball goes on the spot, not the head ball. And I wasn't sure of the rule or not. I don't know if you can clarify, but I believe you can do a full cue jump, correct?
No jumping.
No jumping at all. So even no jumping at all. Okay. So that answers that question, and that's what I wasn't sure of.
Cue ball cannot leave the table.
All right. No jumping at all. I did not realize that. See, I learned something new today.
All right. Chris and I are back to doing a whole bunch of stuff in the booth again, so this will be fun.
Right? Keeping me busy.
So as soon as that cue ball is struck,
the clock
Chris is going to start the clock, and we are underway. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Monster break, and nothing going down, though.
Correct.
And other than solids, well, actually the 2 is blocking the 14. 13 might be tough to get to. Man, I don't know about you, Chris, but I think I'd be shooting that 7 ball first.
Yeah, I agree. I like solids.
What's going on, Fred Renner? Andy Coons tuning in with wearing number 2 crown today.
Way to go, Andy.
You'll get there. Someday, Andy, you'll get there.
I made it to number 1 once, but then Fred took it right away.
What a jerk.
That's all right. I had to come in the booth, so I knew I wasn't going to keep it.
Did you mention, Chris, what
I didn't.
So their Fargo is based on the day that they pay their entry. All right, and that's all written down in my Excel document and everything else. When they paid, it was actually 49. Something like that. Yeah, either way. So I had it on the flyer that Dave was giving up one game. That is not the case. It is an even race. Kyle Vertel, you are obviously watching this on your way home and texting.
Naughty.
Yeah, texting and driving on his way back to Wapaka, because there's no way that you you did not make it back to Wapaka since you left here. Not that fast.
Yeah, there's guys like me on motorcycles.
Ding! Mark Bell is in the chat.
Hello, Mark.
Patrick Carlson. T-Dill, no. You cannot jump. Cannot use the brake cue. Nothing. No jumping.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't sign up.
I may change that in the 10 ball, but we will see. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Good afternoon, Jeff Seidel.
That doesn't look like a bad angle to possibly break up that 3-5 also. Not sure where the 3 will wind up, but oh, never mind. Playing it a little smarter and safer. Not moving them.
What's going on, Scuba Steve?
Nice job getting underneath that 3 ball.
Steve Lang, I'm assuming tuning in from Fond du Lac, because both of these fellers are from that area.
Ooh, nice shot in the side.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little straight.
A little straight on that 1 ball, though. Little power draw, maybe?
Power draw with low left. Watch that thing spin right into the 11 ball. Or catch the 15 and not get a shot on the 4. That works too sometimes.
Simple bank.
Yeah, just ask Gretchen. Ask
Yep,
Gretchen.
ask Gretchen.
She'll make that.
Ooh, I get a cookie.
Oh, the cookie for Chris. Wait, here, put that right on the booth cam there. Go ahead. Help
Cookie
yourself.
from the wife.
Yay.
She loves me.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, this is not what Dave had in mind for a safe, but he's
Definitely makes the window a little tighter on that 15.
I think he can play
Well,
the
off
10
the
right
11.
now. I think he
Yep.
can play the 10 and get out far enough to play that 15 next. Gary Crows, no kidding. Wow. I think he ended up a little bit cheddar getting on that 15. So now he's going to have to play the 11 and potentially run into that 4. Get it out of the way.
Hello, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Watching our exciting matches. Ooh, tried inside English and overcut it.
Oh, and look how he got away with it, too.
Yep. Did you remember to ask Mike how he pronounces his last name?
Ah, crap. No. We're just going to call him Mike.
Mike.
Tonight.
I'm guessing Wieber is the correct pronunciation. Ooh.
I'm thinking so, too. Derek Sitzman tuning back in again. I tell you, I told both the guys, if I sent him a message as well as Rick Chamberlain and Vincent Didio for tomorrow's match. If they're not going to bring the same energy and excitement that we had last night, just don't come.
Right? Don't show up.
Yep, just don't even show up for the stream. So I don't know if Dave and Mike got the message, but, man, I'll tell you, if this doesn't end up in a 6-ball shootout, they both lose. Indeed, Fred. Brewers do it again. And George Webb's is giving away free burgers now after that, right?
Ball in hand for Mike.
Is that did I hear that correct about the George Webb's?
That's what I heard people talking
Today
about.
was-
I don't know if it's true or not. Did they win again today?
Yeah.
So that's
it's
12 in a row.
12 in a row.
Nice.
That's freaking amazing. And they're 6 games ahead of everybody in Major League Baseball. For now. Let's keep it that way. Let's make it 16.
He's
Actually,
gonna foul out.
yeah, the
Foul.
Yeah, that was well past
Yeah,
the 1
he looked
second.
up at the clock. I was waiting for him to do like a timeout or wave his hand at me for a timeout. Update the scores. Dave. That's right. I'm in charge of scoring tonight. His job's so hard.
Thank goodness.
Ooh, franchise record with 13 straight. That's cool.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in agreement with Derek Sitzman is the fact that yeah, great. You can play great all season. You can be 30 games ahead of the next team, but it doesn't matter if you if you don't make it to the World Series. Then all of that is for crap.
Well, you know, timeout like what
Did he give it his extra? Yeah.
Strickland. Strickland complained about that. I said timeout, which is meant as extension.
Is there timeouts in boxing? Oh no, there's not.
I don't think so. I mean,
you're
you could
get-
try and call a timeout, but I don't know if it'd work in your favor.
If you're getting beat up, can you just call?
All right, timeout.
Hey, wait a second.
quit.
This hurts.
This is no fun anymore.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
done.
like this anymore.
Earl Strickland. I knew it started with D. For some reason, Eric kept popping in my head. I'm like, Eric's not right. What the hell's
that's
his
not
name?
It. That's not it.
And I'm sitting here in my head going, blah, blah, Pearl, blah, blah, Pearl, Oh, Earl the
Wow.
Pearl. There we go.
That was a really
That
good
was
shot
a
by
great
Dave.
shot to get that window for the 12.
That was not easy at all.
And here you can draw up and go in the pocket he was looking at, or you could float underneath it and take it up table. Beautiful. Well, this is a quick game. Beer, Bikes, and Billiards is in the house.
Triple B.
Two to 0.
That time foul has now cost Mike 2 games.
Yes, it is.
Ouch.
Me, I'm a mixer guy, so it's mixers, bikes, and billiards.
Yeah, whatever works.
I rode the motorcycle in today. It's nice out. My mind's a little mush today, so I couldn't quite think of extension either. That's why I said timeout. All right. See if Mike can break and run a rack. Get himself on the board.
My mind's a little mush every day. Wow. Mike hits them so well, but nothing going in. I don't know if that's. I mean, look at how many balls are past the side pockets.
Yes,
You know,
it's pretty much a wide open rack again.
he's got a good break. Well, the 5.
The 5's
is
a little
really
tricky.
tough. The 1 he's gonna have to get pretty good on. Actually, if Dave can, I would actually shoot this 4 ball right now, and if I have to run into the 1 a little bit and push it more towards the side pocket or wherever, because then that clears a path for the 5 ball.
Can we guess for a jersey?
No.
No. Well, that would be interesting, though, because it depends if it goes to a second set or a third set.
That's true. Well, the same with last night, too.
Yep.
Or any of those.
But yeah, the windows are pretty narrow for guessing on that, since we know
Oh,
they're
it did catch a piece of that 4. That's why I would have liked to have gotten rid of that 4 ball right away. But now Mike has to find a way to break up that 10-13.
Yeah, that's kind of ugly for stripes.
I like how he did that to move the 9 away from where it was, because that 9 was not in a fun spot. If I was Mike, I think I'd play this 11 ball right now and make sure I'm not on the rail and have a shot at that 10 next. Ew, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'd be shooting that 10 ball right now.
He might be able to give himself an angle for the 10 again off the
I-
12, but
I think this is
a lot
a
more
mistake.
distance. Yep.
I think it's a mistake because now he's waiting. It's 2 more balls that he's going to be clearing off the table before he tries to break it up. Unless he can get, he could, I guess, try the.
Oh, he's
All
on
right.
the 10.
There we go.
Not sure where. Well, if he can get out past the 1 to shoot the 12, he can get back on the 13. could be doable. And maybe not. Oh, maybe he did it enough.
Just shoot the 12.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't stick himself behind the 8, he might have a shot. Or hit it too hard. Ugh.
That's for you, Patrick.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Look at what he just did to Dave's 1 ball.
Ooh. Ugly. Patrick says, my daughter Casey just said, what's up, cheese curd?
Hi, Casey. How are you doing this afternoon? How old is Casey, by the way, Patrick?
Dave calling a safe. Well executed.
I would try to masse around this 8 ball and try to make that 12. I would not be kicking at that 13. Yep, I like it. Good shot.
Nice hit, yes.
Look at where it ends up, though. That's brutal.
I don't know if Dave missed that intentionally or not.
Casey, how long? What does it take to be putting up with your dad for as long as you have, for 17 years? Must have a lot of patience, I'm assuming. What?
Ooh, swing and a miss.
How does he not hit both of those?
Yeah, or either one of them. I could see missing the 13, but yeah, that angle, I figured for sure he'd catch that 12.
Jackie Carrillo. Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Who you cheering for here?
Hello, Pete.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That might have been a little firm. Good thing the 4 goes past the 5.
Or does it?
Better put a lot of
Or
draw
does
on.
it?
Better put a lot of draw on it if you don't want to break up that 13-12.
It's pretty. They both have a purple and an orange ball left. Good afternoon, Pete Beshta.
Thank you for liking and sharing. I liked and shared before I got in the booth.
Oh, that is very fortunate. That is very fortunate for that cue ball to bounce off the 8 and give Dave a shot at this 5 ball. That could have been ugliness.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie is right. Now, what do you do if you're Mike? I think you almost have to bank.
You got to bank one or the other.
And I would probably bank the 12, or actually play safe. I would play safe.
Yeah, you could play safe too, since there's no jump cues. But I mean, at the same time, you go for it. I mean, I could see going for it for the bank, because if you make one or the other, because you don't have to call a ball, you get to keep shooting.
Yep.
But unfortunately, now it's a sellout for Dave. It's a ball corner pocket.
Dave's playing well. He's playing with some confidence.
Yes, he looks confident. He's playing at a good pace. I like the way he's looking.
Brian Lowell back in the chat.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, everyone. Do you say that with a Australian accent, Brian? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
That's not it.
Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm. I think we should talk about one of our sponsors. I'm not sure which one, though.
Close your eyes and push a button.
All right, let's talk about Brent Lucas. Given that we're in Fond du Lac territory, if you will. All right, 11 is in a bad spot. 1's in a bad spot. That's about it. 4 and 5 don't go past that 12, so those are in precarious position. So I would elect to take Stripids here.
Deep South redneck accent, he says.
Deep South redneck. Oh. George Potter. HBB. Midstate Amusement Games is a full-service operator serving the Fox Valley and southeast Wisconsin. That was close. That was really close to a time foul. He had about a half a second left.
Plenty of time. Plenty. Nice shot.
Midstate Amusement Game supplies, installs, and services all types of gaming equipment to increase location's profits. Haven't seen Brent in a while. Guy must work too much. Oh.
Well, that's no fun.
Now what is he going to do? He is dead straight on the 15 and on the rail. I think he can... Oh, I think he just called safe. That is not safe.
Nope, this is what Mike needs, though. Clean up a rack, get on the board. It's his break next, so if he can break and run.
Huge.
Yeah, he
Huge.
can catch right back up and get right back into it.
Huge mungus. Oh, not that way.
And
Not doing
then
that.
there's that. Never mind.
Yeah, as long as you're at it, too. George, if you don't mind, could I borrow 200 as well? Just add an extra 0. Or 2. 2 is fine.
2 or 3. Yeah, we're all right with that.
Extension. We don't have an accent in Wisconsin. Canadians do.
Birmingham.
Birmingham, Alabama, Tupelo, Mississippi, and Yoopers. What's he doing here?
Cutting the
Cutting
four.
that 4 ball. Holy smokes!
Hoping for a leave on
Yeah.
the 5 ball.
This is not all right. He's got a shot on the 1. I think I would, if he's going to be aggressive, he's going to have to bank that 5 ball right now, and he is.
Denied.
To no avail. Look at what he did to the
Huh?
15 ball, though.
Ties up one of the balls, though. Yep.
But all Dave has to do is make this 11 ball, and it's
And
going to
should-
run right into it.
Yep, I was going to say, it should pop it right out.
But the 15 may end up tight against the rail if he hits it at medium pace. Did you see the 30-pointer?
The 30
There's the
point
medium
buck.
pace I was talking about. So I said it's going to end up right on that rail if he doesn't hit it, because it guaranteed to bounce off that 5 ball.
Ooh. Nice attempt. Good speed.
Left Mike with a
Yeah.
shot in the side, or I think I'd still take this all the way down, because that is a very, very tiny window in the side pocket.
Yeah, it's not an easy leave. Well done. Nice shot.
No doubt.
And I think there's enough space to sneak that 8 ball. Oh, he's coming around for the 8
That's
inside.
that's just
Smart
as good.
shot. Yeah, that's even better. Then you're not flirting with that 15 at all. Nice out.
3-1. And 6 minutes for Mike
He needs to make a ball on this break.
for tour.
Bumblebee pottery. Nice. That sounds fun.
I get a kick out of Brian. Now he's up to $50 he's borrowing. You know?
Might as well go for 75 at this point.
Why not make it an even C note?
All right. Mike up the break.
Now something goes in, and
He-
this table is wide open.
He needed that.
I think I'm going to play this 10 first and get all the way down to the end of the table to play the 11 in the side. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah, after that, it's up road map.
And he had the 11. Exactly what I was talking about. Poopy.
Do you make naughty pottery?
The hell does that mean? The
I don't
hell is naughty pottery?
Well, it says it's not your mom and pop pottery, so
The hell is wrong with you?
might have been drinking.
Might have been, yeah.
Don't tell Dale, he'll kick me out of the booth.
I already knew.
Oh, crap.
This is no good for Dave Peters. I think he can cut the 14 in the side yet. That's about it. He doesn't have any other shot. It would behoove Dave to run some time off of this clock extension.
We're not greedy bastards. We're trying to get you guys better cameras. We need more money. Give me money so I can give you better views.
Greedy bastard.
See, it's all about the viewers. for Outer Points Productions.
Greedy Bastards Productions. GBP. GBP. Wait a minute. You're the one asking to borrow money. How are we the greedy bastards? And you have no intention of paying him back. I already know. Okay, this is huge. Mike really needs to pick up the pace here. He's already thinking too long. Yeah, now he's in trouble.
It's all right. Just send us a 20 for promotions, and we're all good.
He's taking way too much time.
Ooh. Oh. Thought he'd get lucky and get the 6 ball there for a second. Yeah, Dave pretty much from here can kind of sit back and run out a lot of the clock.
Yes, George. Nude ceramic wall pieces.
At least 2.5 minutes.
That sounds naughty to me. Can you send us some pictures? Just kidding. Uh-oh. Put himself in a bad spot again. Now he's going to burn some time off the clock.
Back cut on the 6. Oh, ouch. That is brutal.
That is brutal.
Wah, wah, wah. Apologies. I'll give him that one since the TV's behind a second or two. Because it was zeroed here, but he still had a second on the TV when he got down and shot, so... All right, Mike's going to concede because we're under a minute, and he needs to try and win 2 games. So that's it for the first set. Dave wins the first set. The players will probably take a quick 5-minute break. We'll take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. Zip, bro. Boom.
Okay, just a reminder, everybody. Day after tomorrow, if you are interested in playing the Ultimate KO 10 ball at 12:01, except everybody in the state of Wisconsin except for Adam Granatella
He has to wait till 6
can message me sometime after midnight if you want to get in this. It may or may not. I may be completely wrong, but I think this one is going to probably fill pretty fast. So don't waste your time. Make sure you're looking at either the KO Challenge Facebook page or Outer Points Productions Facebook page, or it's going to be on Wisconsin Pool Players Society as well as everything else. So make sure you go and check it out. If it ends up being where I get a ton of interest, I may end up extending it to a 64-player field. But that means the first round would have to be played, well, either here at Varsity Club or anywhere else. But I just don't have the time to stream 63 matches. That is not going to happen. So, also, coming up on the 20th, this is the only one that is still on the schedule other than tomorrow night, is the finals of KO 2.1. We've got Mike Kinziger taking on Lyle Gable. Wednesday, August 20th at 6 p.m. That's going to be fun. So place your bets, everybody. While they're still on break, thanks to John Wilquet and Brian Lowell. You guys purchased some tickets last night. They are still obviously on sale. We're going to sell $350 worth per knife. If your ticket gets drawn, you get to pick which one you want. You know what? Matt Strong is sitting right out there. I'm going to go find out the name of that. All right, players are back. If you are interested, so Mark Bell, it is not Damascus. It is a hardened stainless. Forgot the first word that Matt just used. It's something fancy. And the handle on that blue one is. It's basically, it's called Crazy Fiber. So it's layers of epoxy resin and fiberglass, epoxy resin, fiberglass,
okay.
Layers
Cool.
and layers. It's called Crazy Fiber. And it's got the softest feel to it. It's really a cool knife. So if you're interested, I think I may have to redo some of those QR codes because somebody said it wasn't working last night. So. All right. Set number 2.
Here we go again.
Warming up on runway number 7. Ready for takeoff. Cue ball down.
Not good.
It is if you're Mike.
Yeah.
Cue ball must remain in the kitchen, but he could shoot a ball in the kitchen if he so chooses.
There aren't any in the kitchen this time.
But there are there are none in it, so that don't not matter.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go, Mike. Let's go to a third set.
Indeed.
Let's make this match fun and interesting.
Mike Bunnell. Nobody won the jersey last night. There was one that was very close. He's actually the finalist, Nick Sumnicht, but he was a couple of minutes off, in my opinion. He disagreed. He thought that
Oh, of course he disagreed.
the time should have been a little closer, or he thought the time was not correct.
I think you're being generous at 10:30. It was closer to 10:35 that the last ball went in.
Yeah, for sure.
For the shootout. It's at 10:17. Sorry, buddy, you missed by 2 minutes.
I think he missed by like.
If you went by
10:35,
yeah, there's a lot more.
So now, never mind. I was about to say that Mike's working himself into a big issue without having that 8-ball free.
Nick Sumnick.
Oh, look at that. Tricky guy. He's going to play that 5-ball right now. Still has to move that 3, though, I believe. It does go be.
You could try and draw into it from here.
It does go where that 7-ball just went. Yeah. You called it, Chris. You draw right into it, and he did, and came out with a shot on the 2.
Yeah. Not depending on how hard you hit the 2, you got the 6 or the 3.
You need another drink?
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you. Don't do that, it hurts.
Mark Bell, I have 3 cues that are already being donated for the Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, let's go buy tickets for that.
So that's actually one of the things I would like to talk with Pischauer and Jacoby, and I just the cue thing is that's a lot to ask for. You know, that's a big chunk of money, and typically most of them you still have to pay. Like with all the all the giveaways that I've done,
You at least got to pay 50%. The route. Yeah.
Well, it's 50%. I get 50% off, which is awesome. I mean, it is a great deal. I just don't want to take that 50% out of the total kitty. Or the total prize pool, the total for the donation to give somebody a cue. But I like the way you think, Mark. And I'll never say that again. Good shot. I like the fact that he. I like the fact that he actually gave Dave a little piece of that 3 ball. So that way he could break away from the 8. Just like that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So now Mike's got a really good chance at winning the first game of the second set. That'll work just fine. This, just don't get fancy. Just stop it right there. Yeah, I'll tell you what. This guy is ambidextrous because I would not be able to do that. I promise you I would miscue.
I don't shoot bad if I shoot opposite-handed.
Thank you, ma'am.
He'll never repeat it, Mark.
That I like his ideas?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, hell no. Not a chance. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mark? All right, should be 1-0. Indeed it is. Mike Wieber taking the lead. Well, winning the first game, I should say.
Which is still taking the lead.
That is true. Very, very true. Shoot out. Shoot.
No, then we need a tie.
Is it too early to say that?
Yes.
You know, it's funny that because Chris and I were talking about it last night at the beginning of the match of the semifinals, and I know that, okay, if you're going to be watching this match 30 days from now, you're going to have no idea what the hell we're talking about. But last night was the semifinal match between Gretchen Freilich and Dan Vogel. And at the beginning, we said, we'd love to see a shootout. But after the way Dan played in the 8-ball, I was like, yeah, there's no shootout. It's not going to happen.
Correct.
And we ended up having one of the best nights on this stream ever.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal match. Yeah, Dan dominated in 8-ball. Gretchen kind of dominated in 9-ball. Gretchen jumped out 3-0 in 10-ball. Dan came back to tie it up at 3-3. Then it was a Gretchen win, a Dan win, and then a shootout.
Good times.
And then they tied in the shootout in the first 3, so then we went to sudden death. It went 3 rounds.
Hey, 13 drops. What a mess between that 4-14-6 ball. If I'm Mike, I'm a little bit taller and a little bit wider. But I'm going to shoot this 5 ball right now because there is a break ball. The 6 ball is a break ball for that 4. Otherwise, there's really not much for the... Yeah, I like that shot. I would have hit it a little bit softer because now he has no shot. But it's just geography. So Adam Granatella said that, amphibious. Yep, that's the right. That's the right word. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. Get out of town. Get out of here. Did he call that? What a shot. I think Mike came to play this second set.
It's looking that way. See if he breaks out that 4 ball. Adam says best of 7 6-ball shootouts for a tournament.
So Rick Chamberlain is down at the Boathouse tonight with, actually I think it starts right now as a matter of fact, doing its test league, or it's a mini league for what you're watching right now. Last week he had like 12, so on for that. And I completely... so one of the things that he's doing, and what I'm going to do after this round. So we started out with 32 players. We're going to have 16 players at the end. Extension. So if the players want to, the last 16, if they want to, I am going to do a 6-ball shootout pot. So at the end of every match, if they want to, throw $10 in, and they get 3 attempts at a 6-ball shootout. Whoever ends up with the lowest score out of those 16 wins the pot.
That could be fun.
I think Schoen is in Wisconsin.
Yes, they're in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and then wasn't Jackson Hughes in Wisconsin too? Nova used to be.
Nova used to be. I don't know if they still are. McDermott
Nova's after. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? I have a Nova Q. Nubs Wagner. When he died in the car accident, well, it was even before that because he moved to Indiana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pischauer, Jacoby, Schoen, McDermott are all Wisconsin-based Q makers. I thought somebody said Schmelke also, but I don't know.
Well,
that for a
Saylor
fact.
was too.
Yeah, Saylor. He was down in Racine. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Q makers, both custom and production in Wisconsin.
Oh, look at that. Salsa Man is amphibious too, Adam.
Yeah, I believe somebody from Schoen and somebody from Jackson split off, or from McDermott split off to start the Jackson Q brand.
So Adam is playing, from what I understand, actually, you got a team together to play in Milwaukee or Waukesha area, right, Adam? Or Wind Lake? Ooh, catches a piece of the 3-ball and leaves Mike with an opportunity to make it 2-0. Huge, 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 huge.
Oh, Vikings in Wisconsin also? Good to know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Madison. Duh. How could I forget that?
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, John Kramer. I don't know if he still was, but he likes Vikings. I think he was sponsored by them for a while.
Margaret is sponsored by Viking. 60. Uh-oh. I don't think Mike's going to like this. He has to play this 6-ball, I think. Yeah. He's got to at least and do his best.
No, I think he
Or
can
he could
cut
play
the
the
3 and go
3.
back and forth. But he's got to hit the right speed to hit the other rail and come back across. Or just tie up the pocket, maybe. That works. Possibly.
Wow.
We'll go. Jackson Hughes is in Slinger.
Schoen's owner. Isn't that Terry Romine, Adam? Wow, good shot. Nicely done. One to one.
We're all tied up at 1-1. Woo!
Stenbach by Lacrosse.
Yeah, I just read on Facebook. I saw a post from somebody talking about.
Oh yeah, McDermott.
Yeah, I said McDermott.
Oh,
was
you did.
in-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said McDermott.
Okay.
Is also in Wisconsin. They're in the Milwaukee area, I believe.
No. Madison area.
Or are they Madison
As
area
well.
also? Okay.
Pretty sure.
But yeah,
not
somebody
Milwaukee.
showed pictures of the original Schoen manufacturing building. And they said the building looks a little older now and a little wore out and not as much going on the inside. But yeah, all the Qs go to, once they're built, they all go to Romines in the case to get sold, as far as I know from what the post said. They don't really sell out of the main building anymore. Thought I saw that on Wisconsin Pool Players page, but I don't remember for sure. Oh, Andy Kuhn says Viking moved to Middleton.
That's it, Middleton. Right outside Madison.
All right, Mike taking solid, so he's got to figure out the 6-3 a little bit. And a little tricky on the 5. So first he's got to get rid of that 6-3 so he makes a path for the 5.
Skidded on him.
Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't play that 6. I mean, he had the perfect time to play it.
The viewer, and he might have almost been able to see the 3 ball down here in the corner, too.
Yeah, that too.
So I don't know why he went with the overcut.
Wow, there's all kinds of mess down there.
I don't like this now. Well, I guess that 5 goes past the 14 or the 10. Not for sure it does, but not when you're married to it. Yeah, it's really hard to call.
This Dave's going to have to come up with the 10-13 combo, I believe, at some point. Okay, never mind, because it's not going to happen now.
Well, now it's a 14-10-13 combo.
Oh, come on, Fred. That's not the only reason you're weird. Yikes. What a mess. What a mess we got on the table there.
See, now I shoot pool left-handed, but I throw darts and shoot my gun right-handed.
I can't do anything left-handed. Well, that counts.
Yes, it does. Ten, 5, 13.
Yeah, he was talking about the combo.
Oh,
The triple combo.
gotcha.
What? What a shot! He actually was looking at that for a save. Pocketing his freaking 2-ball. What a save. Jeez. That was really well done.
I do not know who took over Sean. All right, a little bit of chess match going on. Ooh, try and pop that 4 out of there if you wanted.
Tried staying behind that 6 ball. A little firm.
Nice bank.
No, I'll be honest with you. That happens to me all the time. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Yeah, you know, it was nice meeting you. And if you end up winning that knife, I'll let your next of kin know about it. They can use it. But yeah, I would totally trust Adam.
Are you sure it's a white van?
Nothing to be concerned about. Do it all the time. Now, what do you do if you are Mike Wieber? Do you go for it? Do you slam this 3 ball in there and hook yourself behind one of those other balls?
Yep.
Yeah, that is not. I don't think he
That
can
is
even get a
not
hit.
The outcome he was looking for. Yeah, now I'm not even sure if he can get a hit. Well, he can go down and come up.
Wow.
Good hit it is. Yeah, but an Astro van isn't very intimidating.
Wait a second. That's really none of your business, Adam. I didn't say my van was white. That's racist. Now what do? The only ball you can hit is the 5. I just run it up on Astro van. The hell is wrong with you?
Come on, I thought it was pretty good off the top of my head.
Why do they say off the top of your head? Why is it not off the back of your head or off the side of your head? Or you can't obviously say the bottom of your head because.
I don't know.
Oh,
Nice
nicely
shot.
done. I like how he's taking his time on this. This is a pretty important shot because he has to win this set. So winning this game with 7.5 minutes left is very crucial.
Yes.
Nice out.
Hits that one with authority.
Really nice out by Mike.
Yes. Well done. And it's his break. Oh, look, an alcoholic drink. No. More booze, more better.
Chris had a rough day today. We won't talk about it on stream, but I think if I was him, I'd be drinking too. That cut on the 4 was...
That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Good pace, well hit.
That was huge. Well, this definitely puts Mike in the driver's seat for this match. You just mind your business, Andy. Speaking of vans, I remember back when I was in high school, it was all over. I grew up in New Holstein. It was all over the news. They were at a stop sign. Ooh, that one almost made it in the side. Two drivers. One was driving an old beat up van, the carpeted van and whatever.
Yep.
And
Shaggin' wagon.
yeah, that's it. He's sitting at a stop sign, and he got rear-ended by another guy that wasn't paying attention or whatever the case may be. And the guy in the van gets out, breaks his antenna off of his own van, and ends up just whipping this guy that hit him. Just whipping this guy. And he ended up, the guy in the other vehicle ended up dying of a van aerial disease. I'm sorry.
That was bad.
I'd like to apologize to everybody for Chris's misbehavior. Oh, that would have been a really good shot. Pocket that ball and get it and clear up that pocket for him.
And now he's got to shoot the one all the way down, jacked up over the 2. Ouch. Oh, taking the 7 ball. All right. Negative Ghost Rider. No 7 ball for you. All right. Here's a chance for Dave to tie it back up.
Oh, boy. Misses the first shot.
Oh, or not.
Now what do you do? Holy smokes.
I don't know if he can back cut that 7 in the side or not. Not that it does so much good with all that mess up there with the 9 ball in the way.
Yeah. I think I would.
I'd almost play the
yes
2-9
yep.
and
Yep.
go
Absolutely.
inside English and try and okay.
Me too. That's the right shot. Leave that 2 there. Thanks, buddy.
Oh,
Chris, you're looking right at it. Does that 8 pass the 3? No?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Fred says he changed his mind. He says you're weird.
Yeah, you're still weird, Fred. Well, it must go because he's not trying to get it out.
Guess we'll find out here in a minute.
Big game for Dave Peters. Gotta have it. If he lets Mike back to the table, man, it's one of those that you just
Hate to call.
you hate to call, but a foul's a foul.
Yeah, can't be touching the balls with your clothing. I was kind of curious to see if the 8 made it past the 3 or not.
Oh, you can go back to regular speed if you want to.
Yeah, you just want to double check, make sure you called the right call. This 3 could still be a little tricky, I think. I don't know. In the long view, I guess it looks a little better hit.
Yeah, I think it's just a stop shot. And he doesn't even have to make the 8 ball. So if all he has to do is make this shot.
Right, and then you're going to leave 10 seconds left on the clock.
Right. So I would actually just let it get down to, under 30 on the match clock, and now just shoot the 3. Just make the 3. Then the match is, or the set is over.
Nice shot. All right, going to a third set.
And why wouldn't we?
Right? Who wants to get done in an hour flat?
Boring. Why wouldn't we want to do another shootout? 2 nights in a row.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We need to tie this one.
All right, so tomorrow night, this is what's coming up at, well, actually not tomorrow night, because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It says August 7th, but it's not August 7th. This is the Old Flyer. They had to postpone for a week. Rick Chamberlain and Vincent Didio both racing to 5. Both UPS 5. And somebody is going to go and check Rick Chamberlain's Fargo and Vincent's or whatever. They may even be 50 points apart. Rick already agreed prior to the match that they're going to play even up. So, anywho, the reason I bring that up, immediately following that match, we are going to be doing a what, Chris Green?
A redraw.
Yes, a redraw for round 2.
Yeah, baby.
Good times.
Because we don't want you to predict who you get to play next.
Have another sip here. There. Have another sip of your, what is that, a whiskey?
Mount Royal Light and Mountain Dew.
Mount Royal Light and Mountain Dew. Chris is having a good time. He's had a rough day. Saturday, September 6th. Mark your calendar. Again, Matt Strong, Alice Adams taking on Spencer Rolfe, Kendall Cook taking on Mike Schultz, Lee Thomas. Here's how it's going to work. All 3 teams are going to be here, and they're going to shoot at the same time. Here's how the format is. They're going to play 10 ball. Again, they're mic'd up. They're going to play 10 ball. Team number 1 is going to play against team number 2 in game number 1. Then team number 1 is going to play team number 3. Team 2 sits out. Then game number 3, team 2 is going to play team number 3. Team 1 sits out. That rotation is going to continue through entire match, right? The first team to win 13 games of 10 ball, again, this is Scotch doubles, gets first place.
Wow, that's going to take a while.
It will take a while.
That'll be fun, though.
It's going to be fun.
That I like it.
The 2 remaining teams, then, are going to continue playing until the next team reaches 13. They are going to get second place.
Oh, so you have to get to 13 first, second,
Correct.
And then who doesn't make it to 13 is the
Correct.
third place.
So
that's cool.
Every single game counts.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that'll be fun to watch.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun. It was brought up to my attention by Spencer Rolfe. He's been spending way too much time in the Philippines. But he's like, well, what if the 2 teams, what if there's a tie at the end, and, should there be an extra inning? And I'll tell you what, if that ends up being a tie with those 3 teams, I'll be shocked. I mean, the odds of that happening are just astronomical.
Well,
but
how can
you never
have
know.
a tie?
Well, because you could end up having, I don't know.
You can't.
I don't think so either. I just don't think it's possible. But there's a lot of things that I never thought were going to happen on Outer Points Productions that have. So
True. This is true. We've seen some things.
set number 3.
We are off and running. What? Oh, all right, hang on. Stupid clock. Stop. No, it still ain't going. Piece of shit.
Why would it stop doing that right in the middle?
Ow. All right, now try it.
Well, you feel like sitting
Ooh.
out there?
I can.
This is not connecting.
Bye-bye.
Let me grab my drink. No, wait. It's up there.
There it goes. All right, we're back in business. All right, I get to stay in my comfy chair. I get to stay in my comfy chair. Woohoo! Day's getting better by the minute. Oh. I just thought of something.
Tom Menina, I was actually having this conversation with Tim Stockinger last night, and I'm looking at all the stats and all the. I'm trying to keep a running record, so this is match number 15 of 16, obviously for the first round with 32 players. And at the end of tomorrow's match, I'm going to take all of that data that I've been looking at. And make a determination whether that 5-minute addition to the clock is too much or not. It's definitely not going to be not enough, but looking to see if it's too much for the upper player, because all of these matches have been really close. I mean, even the two matches that were 2-0.
Oh, nice
wow,
bank.
nice shot. It was not a complete blowout. So none of these matches have been just a runaway train for anybody.
No, it hasn't. Not yet.
So hopefully that remains true, where it's going to get interesting as the matches go on. But I think so far it's been very fair. I hope so anyway. Aye.
Ooh, ouch. Trying to sneak around back behind that 9 ball.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had a shot on the 9, so.
Playing it safe.
He did give him the 9 ball. He can actually cut this all the way down in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one, but it's makeable. He might end up pocketing the 8. Oh, he's not even looking at it. He can actually see it.
Oh, just a bit outside on both balls. Adam says without the added 5 minutes, he would have gotten smoked. Well, we'll make sure not to add any time next time for you.
Well, actually, you're down. What did we agree upon? He's down
I know,
4 to
he's
nothing,
down
right?
4 or 5 to nothing.
Yeah, I think
anyways,
it's
right off the bat.
4 to nothing before you even strike the first cue ball.
And the other person gets 2 game ahead.
The reason I want to, or I'm, I guess, collecting all that data as well, is I want to make sure that it's going to be fair for the 10-ball tournament as well. 8-ball games, predominantly are going to take, obviously, more time. So I'm thinking that in 10-ball, I'm going to take, or for every game that's spotted, there is 3 minutes added to the match clock. But
Okay.
I want to find out what the average is first. Combo coming up. And a scratch off the off the 10 ball.
Ouch.
You got to shoot this 10 first.
Well, you could shoot the 9 first if you wanted. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
He's going to play this 10 off the rail, off the 7.
I've been drinking, and I wouldn't even try that shot.
He actually just missed ball in hand, and it doesn't matter what he was going to try. I've never missed ball in hand before. Have you, Chris?
Never.
No, me either.
Especially from the booth. I don't miss any shots from the booth.
Yeah, the match between Sean and Randy was it's kind of the exception to the rule. That was a good match.
Oh, nice little shot. A little bit of spin to get the leave on the 2.
Yep, just get straight in on that 3 ball and stop shot for the 8 in the corner. That's a big ball in hand miss by Mike.
Yes, it is. Morons.
Yeah, this live sign up here, it's just for show.
It means nothing.
This
They're not even looking at the
doesn't mean
booth.
anything.
It's just a wall over here. Nice shot.
Tomanina, no. Never early 10s.
Yeah, no early 10s on our KOs.
Force the better player to go for the early 10? No. The better player isn't going to go for the early 10.
No, better players can go for the run out because it's
Absolutely.
easier to do than a combo.
Absolutely.
Why do you think the pros take crazy cuts sometimes over a combo that looks easy? Because you just never know. Just a hair bit of too much spin, and the next thing you know, that second ball is rattling in the pocket, and your opponent runs out.
Or you miss one of those on... You could have won the match, and then you end up putting your opponent on the hill, and then you're hill, and then they break and run after you miss that combo. It's one of the... It makes you want to quit pool. 1-0. Favor of Dave Peters. I've already informed the players prior to the start of this third set that it must end up a tie. We have to go to a shootout. That's not a good start for Mike in this, but not an easy run for Dave, though. Stripes aren't horrible.
Playing to 12 right off the bat.
And give it the old badoinky doink.
Right? Dave doing his job, laying down a little bit to keep the score tied for the shootout.
Yeah. I think the only shot that Mike has if he wants stripes is shooting at the same ball that Dave just did at the 12, a super thin cut on the 12 ball. Well, maybe he can see the 9. Apparently he can, because he's shooting it. Yep. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he scratches. Yes.
So, still open table. Anybody's choice. Ball in hand now anywhere on the table. I'm thinking either the 13 or... I'm thinking the 14's my first ball if you're going for stripes. And an extension. That sounds like fun, Adam. I'd try that. Nice shot.
I like this pattern that Dave's playing. If he can get that 13 next, play it in the side, it's a good chance he's getting out. You could actually play the 12, then the 13 all the way down, draw back, play the 15 in the side. I don't want to leave that 13 for last, though. Unless you have the perfect angle for it, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Oh, boy. I think now he has to play the... He can go forward and then play a thin cut on the 15, but... Yikes. This just got kind of dangerous.
Got interesting. Could play it off the outer point. Ooh, very...
Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
I can't believe that fell. That's like Dan Vogel's 9-ball last night. All right, this cue ball could end up going anywhere. There's a lot of traffic. 3, 4, 7 to get behind. And comes up smelling like a rose. Two nothing, Dave Peters. Spot shot marathon. First to make 30 wins. Dear Lord in heaven. Plenty of time left in this match for Mike Wieber to come back.
Definitely.
I'm not going to argue with you if that's what you're looking for, Adam.
It's all right. Sometimes a bad idea can spin off a good idea.
You never know.
Nice pace.
I've tested that theory on more than one occasion of bad ideas turning out to be Hey, that actually worked out pretty good. That's kind of my MO.
Ooh.
That was his whole entire body moved on that shot.
Yes, it did. That was ugly.
If I'm Mike, I'm shooting this one ball right now. Because he's got the perfect angle on it. Good choice. You don't want to have to get back to it later. Oh, boy. Still okay on the one. Now I'd play the 5 and make sure that you get a shot on that 2 ball. He's got to get that 2 out of there. If you end up leaving it for later, I don't like this shape.
That shape is...
I don't like this shape at all. This is...
I didn't mind taking the 4, but I would have hit it harder to get about where the 3 ball is for an angle on the 5 to set up for the 2.
I think he might be able to see the 5 yet. It's close. Yeah, I think so. If not, he has to cut the 3 in the side. Oh, boy.
Almost got it to work out perfectly.
He's in trouble. He is in big trouble.
Kick the 7 down here. Get the cue to sit behind the 8 for a perfect safe.
Oh, and he misses all of them.
But you got to hit the 7.
And scratches. So that's... Dave Peters gets 2 balls in hand right away. This is not good for Mike Wieber. If Dave ends up winning this game...
It'll be hard for him to come back from here.
That's going to be hard to come back from.
He definitely can't afford to make any mistakes. Ooh. What happened?
You're not wrong about that, Adam. You're not wrong.
That might have been a little bit of a faux pas. Oops.
Just a little one.
It was just trying to keep the matches interesting.
Just a little one.
Anybody could do full rotation. Let's just,
Oh, boy. Huge reprieve for Mike Wieber.
Yeah, he needs this.
Now, my recommendation, play that 3 in the side. Get the shape for the 2 that you need.
To come back up table.
I don't like him taking the 7 ball first.
Actually, I don't mind it. You get over here, get the cue back where it's at now. That's not it.
This is not good.
Yeah.
That's why you take that 3 first.
Has he been drinking like me?
Probably.
Sorry.
I think a tie would be fabulous right now, and Mike would take it in a heartbeat. Boy, I tell you, he got away with one there.
Simple kick.
Mm-hmm.
Just past that first diamond above the side pocket. 13 in the corner.
I would actually go 2 rails. I would not kick one rail at this. Your odds are much better not doing that.
Well, that's the wrong diamond. The diamond above the side pocket. Don't they listen?
They can't hear us. You know that, right?
Yes. Trying mental telepathy, but it's failing.
This is a mistake, too.
Well, I'd be doing 3-6, 2-8.
Either 3-6 or 6-3. I would not shoot that 2 first now. No, he's already out of shape. And that
now
is
he's got to take the 6 and pray he gets a good leave on the 3. Well, I guess you could cut the 3 and be all right. I'd cut the 3.
Yep.
Whoa,
That was
ouch.
I just not taking the right shot at the right time.
Well, keep on coming now. There we go.
Dave was actually one of the competitors in the stroke zone challenge, and did very well. He's very good at cue ball control. Well, that is going to hurt Dave Peters.
No, it's going to hurt Mike Wieber.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dave Peters is doing the happy dance. 3-0 and only 12 minutes left. Average 5 minutes a game. Yeah, that's cutting that window close. And that's to tie it for a shootout.
Right.
Shootout.
There we go. Got the shootout table ready. Wrong names. But
Gretchen. She was so excited last night. So pumped. That was phenomenal. And Dan cheering her on even. Great sportsmanship.
Nice break.
Very nice break. Dropped the ball.
2 solids went in. But you still have to take. I know you don't have to, but getting to the 5 ball is going to be tough. And getting on the 8 ball is going to be even tougher. Uh-oh.
Outer points positioning. Another 5 cents for Chris.
Yep, indeed.
Another penny for me. Woohoo.
Oh, dear Lord. What's he doing?
I don't know.
What's he doing there? Now he's got no way of getting on this. Well, he could bank the 5 right now and get shaped for the 4, but I don't think he could do.
I don't think he can do the 4 to the 5. Yep.
Yeah. He's going to try, though. Well, he could get, if he gets right by the side pocket, I think he could still cut it. But, yeah, not that way. It is all in the hands of Dave Peters now.
Yeah, Dave wins this one. Match is done. I don't think Mike has enough time to catch up, even to tie.
I think I would shoot the 9 and stop the cue ball right there. Put the cue ball right behind that 14-10 and make Mike kick at it. Or just shoot the 12 and run out.
I was going to say I would almost maybe consider taking even the 14 here down in that corner.
I like the 12 with a good angle on the 11.
You're down to 10 minutes in the match. You got a 3-game lead. Why not? But yeah, the 12 works really nice too because then you can pocket the 10.
Oh, he forgot to make it.
You can just block the pocket, play safe, and hook Mike on the 5 and force him to bank out the 4. I like it.
Look at that group picture over there. There's like
15
they got a big, of them.
Big group over there.
Drills it.
Nice shot.
Drills it and has no shot on the 5.
Took lessons from Gretchen on that one.
All right.
That was a phenomenal 10 ball she drilled.
Yeah, right in the Vincent Didio pocket. Besides.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Oh!
Thought he was going to get it lucky and get her in the side there for a second.
Blocks the Vincent pocket, and I don't think Dave has a shot on anything here.
Oh. Bank to 15. Oh, maybe you can see the 10. 10 in the side? Nope.
Oh,
Just
that's
gonna play safe on
naughty.
the fifth.
That's naughty.
That's
That is
a
that's
sweet
brutal.
save.
that is brutal.
That is putting a couple nails in the coffin.
Just getting a hit on this 5 would be pretty incredible. All right. If I was Dave, I would be a foot taller and skinnier, and I would run as much time off this clock as I possibly could. I would run a ball, take 25 seconds, run a ball, take 25 seconds. Then I get down to the 8 ball and use my extension.
You already played the extension this rack.
I would just shoot the 8 ball after 24 seconds, 28 seconds. Just don't scratch. That's all you got to do. Just don't scratch.
Just take your time and run the time down. Time is on Dave's side completely at the moment. I kind of like it though a little bit that he's still playing his rhythm a little bit and not getting too far out of rhythm by taking, you know.
Oh boy. That one got away from him. Players always point to where they had hoped the cue ball was going to
Would wind up.
Right. We know. We know that, Dave.
Ooh.
It's not over yet.
Nope. Not easy, but
if this match may completely change right after this shot.
here we go.
If you
Fire at the 5, hit the 14, and pocket the 5 in the side pocket.
Yep. Then perfect shot on the 8. Then or not.
Wrong way. Ooh, might get lucky in the corner down here.
No.
No.
Oh, left Dave with another thin cut on the 14, but this one's a little more makeable.
Well, that and the 5 ball definitely helps stop that scratch. Takes that fear away.
Oh, it caught the outer point. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
We might let Dave.
Called it cross side.
Might let Mike have a game.
Comes up short, and Mike is going to win this game.
It's not in the pocket yet.
Wow.
Thin cut, scratch in the corner.
Well, why so hard?
Because he's trying to scratch in the
Dear
corner.
Lord. Jeez Louise. 3-1. It's not over. Dave's break. Shoot out. Shoot out. Shoot out.
Mike needs a dry break and then a run. You are correct, Adam. That's why you want to try and run out the clock as much as you can sometimes. Well, like I said, you don't want to get too far out of your rhythm, though, too. What can I help with? Ooh. Dave goes for the second ball break, miscues off of it, and scratches right in the corner. Like I said, this is what Mike needs. Mike choosing to go with solids.
Good angle on the 5 to run into the 4. Give that little bit of a nudge. Oh, and did exactly that.
Oh,
and went right back in.
Up. That sucks.
Now he can play the 7 or the 3 and do the same thing. Oh, my gosh.
Misses it.
Goes right
Ouch.
around it. Oh, and he ends up with a shot on the 6 in the other corner. It actually goes. I'd shoot that 6 right now.
Yep, you got the window on it.
I mean, there's no time to waste here. He has to get out, and there's no choice. He has to find a way out of this rack. If he can break up the 4, he does have a bank shot on the 2, if necessary. Just hit it hard. Oh, look at what happened to the
What
stripes.
a mess on the stripes now. How did that work out in his favor? That is awesome.
Well, it didn't. Well, yeah, because now.
I mean, it milks out the clock, but as far as Dave probably running out and getting another game, not happening. But now there's enough time and enough balls on the table. Dave can pack enough balls and run plenty of time off the clock.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a wrap for this match.
Yep. Play my extension here. Or not. Maybe.
Yeah, he's just burning out the clock. Triple B. Yes, I will. At some point, I will do another $4.99. But it will be
November.
Yeah,
December.
later than that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it'll be till next year. There's a lot of other things coming up that haven't even talked about yet. But I will definitely, and it'll be, yeah. A couple people have asked me to do like a 425 or a 450 and under as well. I'm not going to go that low, so it will end up being a 499 and under, and with a potential of a spot, but we'll see. Just enough to cover the 2, I think. Oh no,
He's got the 2.
2 minutes left. Oh,
too
he
hard
can
for
actually.
relief.
No, this is
No,
actually
that-
not bad
Yeah.
because he could play the 8 in the side. A little left-hand spin. Oh my gosh. Gush. What is gush? All he had to do was float forward, and he would have had a shot at the 8 in the side. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, Mike is over rushing. Trying to bank it.
He called it right. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Well, it's not a
Yeah.
loss of game because he scratched instead of the 8 going in that pocket and giving Dave another win, but
He already called extension.
well, he's not allowed to do that when I'm not looking. Stupid clock. 13 seconds, yeah. Let me hit it. Just hit anywhere. Yep. Hit anywhere on the screen. You're good. There's only 22 seconds left of the match. It's done. Oh, look, a drink.
All right, folks, it's an early night. We're out of here.
Yes,
2
we
hour
are.
match, 3 sets. Could have been closer if Mike had his opportunities and didn't capitalize, but still played well. Kept it. I mean, he's almost 50 points lower than Dave, so I think he stuck with him pretty well. Ended up winning the second set. So
Yeah, it was a good match.
thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you again tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a whole bunch of things I have to do yet tonight, so thank you again to all the sponsors as well as you, the viewers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thank God that Roger Pregler wasn't in the chat tonight because he's here at the Varsity Club.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all our co-commentators. And definitely thank you to all the viewers, because you guys make this fun being in the chat and interacting with you guys. And
Indeed.
everybody, thank you for the support.
See you, everyone.
Have a good night.